I have always really loved the houses in my grandparents' neighborhood, but I've never tried to make something similar to them in The Sims. Their house is a one-story ranch, but a lot of the neighbors' houses are split level like this. And I think maybe I'm just a little bit intimidated by the idea of trying to make the split level work. This picture is kind of another example, so you can sort of see what I'm talking about. Nobody builds things like this where I'm from. I live in Florida, so you just can't really have basements here. The water table is too high. This is so Midwest core, and that is why I want to try and build something like it. Okay, so this would kind of be like the side where the garage would go, but I might not actually put a garage on this. It's just not really necessary in The Sims, so it's always kind of hard for me to justify doing. I wonder if I should raise this like all the way up to be the same height as this floor. I don't know. These ideas that I have always seem better until I actually start doing them. And then I start working on it and I'm like, oh, maybe you shouldn't have done this. Okay, but like imagine, right? We'll have some kind of landscaping and that'll cover all of that up. Technically this needs to be a little bit further back, I think. Are you not the same level? Cannot connect blocks from different level. What are you talking about? I guess it's not actually the same height. What happens if I tried to sync this? I mean, maybe that's a better call. Maybe that makes more sense. Let me try and flatten this again to be a better height. Oh dear, there we go. Is that right? No, that's way too low. Oh my god. Is that right? That's like also too low. What happens if I try to put cannot connect blocks from different levels? Oh my god. Well, let me try and do this and then make sure that we have access to this like flat piece. Because that would be okay, and that also covers some of it up. Okay, that's better, I think. We'll just have to really hide this with landscaping. It's all right, it's all right. It's gonna be fine. What happens if we had a half wall? Oh, the half walls, like, they cut into it, don't they? Okay. You see, my problem is I never, ever use terrain tools on purpose. I avoid them intentionally. What if there was a platform here? No, you can't do that either. Well, we could get this a little bit higher, because that might... No, never mind. I've changed my mind. It's better without it. Okay, and then I want to have the top floor come out a little bit. I think that technically speaking, the front could probably be kind of like this. Okay. I feel like that's really good. I feel like that's totally fine. What if there was a... Oh yeah, and it's completely flat. Okay, let's get this back flat. Do you think that's big enough? Maybe it needs to be like... Maybe it was better before. Okay. Yeah, some of this stuff is kind of like, this is gonna need a lot of help to hide it. That's okay. We will figure it out. I kind of want, I think, like, I guess maybe what I should do is drag this out, because kind of my dream is to have it be flat like this. Like, I don't think I want to have the double stairs going into it. I think I want it more like that. Why is it so low? It's really weird. I guess I can't really change it. That's fine. Let's try and soften this, all of the terrain. Oh my god. Be careful with how much you soften it. Okay, and we just want to make sure that this is filled in as much as it can be. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to do. Okay, so I was picturing the windows being like this, and honestly, like, we could probably just do the same ones up there too. I think I'm gonna try and do this with slightly limited packs, because I think we should be able to. Like, this style of house is kind of base game vibes. Oh, you know what? Let's get some bigger windows on this side, because that way the basement windows are much smaller on purpose. Okay, I think I want to scoot the whole thing over like one more tile, because I want to have a little bit more flat up here, and maybe some more in the back that is flat to this height as well. Or, oh, wait a minute. Actually, I bet the back could be like kind of sunken a bit more, because then you can have full access to the whole basement, you know? What happens if I tried to put like a room down here? Okay, maybe not that far over. Maybe that's the max. Okay. Always sounds like a better idea than it maybe actually is. We can probably hide that in there, because that might seem like a bathroom. Well, it wouldn't seem like it would be a bathroom. I don't know why I said it like that. It is a bathroom. So we'll just have to like really try to cover that up with landscaping that way. I'll try and make that flat. That should be okay. And then if we made sure to have, no, we made sure that we had some kind of patio down here. I'm gonna have to put like a wall or something to block that off. But I guess if I did that with a half wall, that would be okay. And then we can have landscaping in the side. Perhaps? Yeah, that would be okay. Imagine we just try to hide a bush in there somehow. Let me put move objects on. Like, this is kind of what I was picturing. Oh, cool. That is like a different height. Oh my god. Really? Must you do this to me? Maybe if we just made sure that it was like really high. Well, it can, if it wants to shrink, it can shrink, I guess. Doesn't that just seem like it's so low down? Oh, should we have like some kind of, oh, what if there was like a balcony or something up here and a staircase? Would that be cool? Or is it weird? Oops, that's weird. What am I doing? What is the benefit of this? Oh my god. Okay, I think that there's some potential there. It's actually kind of big, like maybe bigger than you would expect it to be. It's also kind of weird, but that's okay. That's on purpose. Let me put some lights in here. Oh, there's also, in the reference photo that I was looking at, there's a chimney. So we could have one of those. Maybe the chimney could help us to hide that little bit right there. Well, like a chimney in landscaping, I suppose. Let me flatten this out a little bit further down this way, and then we can smooth all these things. Okay, I'm just picturing there being like a big tree or something right here to hide that, because it looks weird, and that should be fine. Bear with me, everybody. We're gonna figure this one out. It's gonna be so fine. The thing is, right, this part is actually supposed to be even lower. So this isn't quite right, but you know, we're playing The Sims, so there's only so much a person can do. Oh, I don't like that brick. Oh no. What about this orangey one? I've always hated this color brick. I don't know about the stairs anymore either, but we'll see. Oh, what if, I mean, honestly, what if we did not have stairs and we made it more like this? They don't need to have the outdoor staircase. This could even possibly be more accurate, you know? Oh, this needs to probably have an overhang too then. I kind of love that. I just think it's so weird. Okay, in the reference photo, the house is green. It has like this super cute little green siding. I don't know if I can do that though. I feel like maybe we should make it white so that we have some more wiggle room with furniture and decor and stuff. That's really weird. Really, really weird. Okay, so I've smoothed out some more of the yard. I might try and smooth out some more of that too. Just gonna make the chimney a little bit taller, I think, because that should help us. And then we could probably get, oh, maybe not that one. I do like how this trim looks around the whole bottom. I feel like that kind of helps. Then we can get some trim on the roof. It needs to be like, I was gonna say kind of an orangey toned roof, but that's just not gonna work. Maybe it should just be black. But doesn't that look really plain? I am so sorry about how indecisive I am. Actually, I'm so sorry. I really need to work on that, but okay, I was kind of picturing some big trees. I think this is what this area needs to hide it, because I don't want to know that there's a gap down there. I mean, it's not hiding it, but that's what I want, is to have it be like totally covered. I bet that some of these could be good, because they're pretty big. Maybe another one could be sort of in the front. Okay, that goes to the right height, so that's interesting. Maybe if there was like a little teeny tiny tree in here or something. I'm wondering if they could have like the magnolia tree. I want the one that has, I was gonna say the one that has dots on it. This one, what I mean is like flowers. I want the one that has dots on it. Okay, Kayla. Can you be a little lower? Okay, cool, it's clipping. Maybe we can't do that there then. Okay, I filled in the bushes. This part looks really weird, but I'm hoping that we can cover that up somehow. What if there was a half wall? Oh my god, really? That's so weird. Does it actually have to do that? I guess it does. Let me go into debug, because I think we could probably use some of the debug fences, because I think I can raise those up to be whatever height I want. Okay, I'm thinking about this one, because this is like similar-ish to the brick that we have. Oh my god, really? Is it always gonna do that? What if I, no. It looks so weird. Well, what if we did it big? Oh my god, and this is clipping too. Why? Okay, that's better. But yeah, if it was big like this, honestly, I think that might be okay. Because then it kind of gives you like a bit of a walkway. It almost makes it look like a stair railing a little bit, you know? That is clipping upstairs, but that's okay. Because we can cover that. I can put like some kind of, oh my god, just get rid of that. But we can put like a counter, you know, some kind of furniture right there to hide that, which would help. What would happen if I had this? That doesn't work. Okay, we have to hide this part with landscaping, but I don't think that should be too much of an issue, especially if we like drag this out a bit more, because we can hide some bushes in here. Oh, what if we raised it up like that and we tried to make it look like more of a porch area. I wonder if it would be nicer to have more. Oh my god, everywhere I look, it's like so hard to get this to fit. It needs to be like right there. And then another one like right there. And right, oh, that's too high up. Okay. And right there. I should probably try and get some more of my windows added too. I think it's okay if we, well, maybe there could be 3 of them. And we could do it like this. I think we probably want to have some more of the windows on the back of the building. And then I thought we could have a sliding glass door and possibly a couple larger ones. Well, this makes me think, oh, that was weird. I feel like I just saw a hole in the wall. We probably don't need to have that on the side then. Let me see if I can try this part again with not the half wall, but the fake wall. Oh, this one's even better, but it's like the wrong size. It's way too big. Oh my god, really? Is that because of the, why does it do that? It just wants to be on the ground floor, maybe? Oh, it's because of the box. Right, okay. Well, never mind, I guess. Okay, I put an actual chimney thing up there, which should help. That looks weird, doesn't it? This is so much harder than I thought it was gonna be. I really wish that I could have more of this wall. I think that's what I want the most out of all of this, is just to be able to use this wall more. Why? Why does it jump? How come I was able to have it not jump before? Oh, I guess if I move it into it, well, maybe it's not flat enough. Okay, this may or may not work. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, somehow this ended up being like the exact correct size. It's like kind of a miracle. I like how that covers it up too. I wonder if we should put landscaping up here instead of it being like a porch, because then it kind of has like a split level yard thing. The only other problem is, well, it's like all of this. But this is a problem that can be solved. I think we can try and continue with what we've been doing. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I think that looks better. I feel like what we need to do maybe is actually switch it so that the walls are on like that side. Because this way, I think I'll be able to have this part like maybe fade out a little. Well, fade out's not the right word, but I can make it like, you know, smooth out or whatever. And I think that's what it needs, at least on the back kind of by this. Okay. I feel like maybe this was a better idea in theory than it actually is in practice, because some of this looks a little bit weird. I wonder if we could use the half wall as well, kind of like that. And then we'll just have enough landscaping around this part to hide all of that. I don't know. I'm really undecided about that space. I think it's looking a little bit weird, but that's okay. All right, let's think trees that are bushy that we could stick in here and like cover it up with. Do you think this should be the brick wall? It's like the wrong brick. It's so horrible. Okay, well, thankfully these size up pretty well. Oh no, this is not smooth enough. I think that should be okay. And then if there was like some kind of, maybe it could be a taller tree. Ooh, wait, I kind of like that. Let me just look around at the options before I like stick to something too much. Oh, this was not part of the plan. I was gonna try and limit packs, but maybe this cats and dogs tree would be really good. I wanted to try and have a stair railing, but they all look weird, so maybe never mind on that one too. I think I will put some of these lovely bushes. Well, actually, maybe I won't. Oh, you know what we could maybe do also is give them like a little side door so that they can access this part. We could probably have a staircase. What happens if the staircase is over there? That might be the problem solve that we need, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Okay, I'm trying something new. I'm wondering about trying to have the staircase kind of like come down and around to get into here, because we can put some landscaping in this to like hopefully cover it up a bit better. And I think that is actually looking a lot nicer. Why must this game do this to me? I would love to have like a little planter box or something down the side of this, but of course that's gonna clip into the interior. Oh, but that doesn't. Oh, maybe we could have this. That is actually lovely, and I kind of think that that helps with the divide. Like, I think that this can just end there and it'll be fine. I'm wondering if I can try and do something like this. I'm gonna have to really flatten it more, but I kind of like the idea of just a little bit of greenery, kind of like these. Okay, I'm adding in some daisies kind of around, because I think that these will really look nice. And then this tree is like floating so much. It looks really weird. Okay, I wonder if there's any kind of items that I can put there that would hide it. Okay, of course, this one is too big. I just want like a cube, basically. Honestly, like I kind of want something like this because I want to fill in the corner. But then what on earth are you supposed to put down there at the bottom? I can't use this, can I? No, doesn't work. Okay, that goes too high up. Yeah, that physically cannot be made any smaller. What about this little fence? Or even maybe like a slightly taller fence. Oh my god. What the? Well, that actually might be the difference that it needs. Okay, how about that? Just a couple of trees down there. I'm actually feeling like, and I really wanted to use these, but I feel like maybe these high school years things are not good. I can go all the way back to the tree I wanted originally. We can fit that in the corner. We can do this one off to the side. Oh, look at that. Okay, I wanted to put like a little bit of an extra bush in there to kind of hide that tiny space, and I think that really helped. Is there any kind of need? I was gonna say, is there any need for or like any benefit to, but I actually don't really think so, unless we wanted to do that. I just feel like there needs to be some grass up against the house back there. Like, doesn't this look kind of strange? New plan. I'm going to take this little planter box that I wanted to use downstairs, and I'm gonna put a few of these because that will provide still a little bit of separation and there can still be some greenery, but then the walkway isn't too small. Like everybody can still get around. Okay. We're really starting to get somewhere, finally. It's taken us a while, but we are really actually starting to get somewhere. I think I'm gonna use these bushes just up on this part because I like how it adds a lot of green. But I think maybe down here, well, I actually don't really know what I want to do down here because these are a bit big. Do these work? Yeah, I'm not sure about how they meet up in the corner though. Before I was gonna try and use one of these in the corner and I could probably just put that back to make sure it doesn't clip. Okay, I think that kind of works. All right, team. I think we can finally do the floor plan. Hey, I haven't saved a single time, and I just spent so long trying to build this. Okay. Let's get this kind of reddish wood inside. I think that could be nice. If I had a staircase... Oh my god. If I had a staircase, like, right here, how does that look? Probably not good, right? Oh, I just went to Manage Worlds. Oh my god. Okay, it's fine. Bottom stairs are off lot. All right, cool. I'm curious about this. Oh my god, that will not work. Sorry. What if we put the stairs like over here? Nope, that also will absolutely not work. I think that like maybe realistically, this part might be a kind of cool space to have them. I know that's really close to the front door though, which makes me feel sad. But what if it was further back, kind of like this? That just makes this whole part feel like it's kind of useless. Can this be expanded? How far over can I put? Oh my gosh. We could even make this part, I think, bigger that way. Oh, okay. Well, I had it all left from before still. I wanted to put the bedrooms down here. I feel like there could be a little entry right here. I think we could probably have a bedroom in that part and then maybe a bathroom right here. Oh, but maybe this could be the living room. That might be kind of cool to have a basement living area. And we can put like kitchen, dining, and another couple of bedrooms upstairs. Okay, this is kind of random. I don't really know if I like it or not, so hold on. But I'm thinking that there could maybe be, and I might actually get rid of the little bit of the chimney that's there so that we can put something in the dining room somehow right there. But we can do arches from this entryway space right here. I might get another one on this side. Well, this might actually not want to be an arch. I was thinking this could be a half bathroom. So there's like just a toilet and a sink in there. The dining table could go here. We'll have the kitchen in this corner. I think this wall is going to be a real problem for us. Yeah, look at that. But the kitchen could go around here. We could maybe have, I don't know, like corner counter piece or something. We'll figure it out. Oh man, I want to have another, I think I want to have a bathroom upstairs, but I'm not really sure where to put it because it would be really sad if it was like so small, you know? What happens if we switch this up? Maybe to get into the kitchen and dining room, you have to go all the way around the house. Because I think I do still want to have the kitchen and dining room over here. But like that could be a bathroom, this could be a bathroom. So that's two. They're decent sizes. Oh, we could definitely have the bathroom be like this still. Because that's plenty big, and then we still have access to it. I might put the doorway here. Okay, so then the house is like more easily traversable. Okay, so that's a bedroom, that's a bedroom. I think that this could be like a Jack and Jill bathroom for these 2 rooms. So maybe we could switch that up and have this one be an ensuite bathroom. So this could be like the primary bedroom downstairs. We'll have the living room here. This is just hallway space in this area. And that could even just be open, but I kind of like it being 2 separate ones. We could have a desk here because that could kind of look like maybe a hallway office space. And of course we have 2 more bedrooms. So it's a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. I'm not gonna keep this furniture. I'm just gonna throw together a couple things so you can kind of see what I was meaning, because this video is so long. I might have to furnish it in a different one. But we could have the kitchen and the dining be like this. Well, we could even open that up to the front door, but I kind of like it being separate. Somehow we could have a couple of kids' beds. This is actually a really big living room, so we can have some like built-in bookshelves and stuff too, but I was maybe gonna orient it this way so that the TV is on this wall, maybe a fireplace as well. And then this could be the primary bedroom. So hopefully that makes sense. I cannot believe how long it took me to figure out the shell of this place. I'm really proud of it though. I think it's turning out really well, and I'm glad that we chose to experiment a little bit with terrain tools. Stay tuned because I think I'll make another video this week furnishing the rest of it. I'm really excited about it. I kind of want to play in this house. Like I might want to try and make a sim just so we can have an excuse to live here. But I think it's turning out kind of cool. And with that, I'm gonna wrap the video up right here. Well, actually, maybe I should apologize real quick because I know I didn't post for a few days. Long story short, I went out of town. I was visiting Dan's family in the UK. That was wonderful. I pre-recorded for it. I had plenty of videos. And then I got home and I felt like I was re-grieving my cat from the beginning all over again. So I've just not been handling it very well. It's been like kind of hard for me to record and be on camera because I've just not been thriving. So anyway, it's been a weird month because of all of that. Just bear with me. I'm trying to get back into the swing of normal life again, but I'm just kind of having a hard time. So anyway, with that, I'm actually gonna go and I will see you all tomorrow. Okay, bye everybody. What a way to end the video. I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have even said that. I've been really trying to not bring it up in my videos on purpose because it sucks so bad, but it's hard to not because it's kind of all consuming to me right now. So I'm sorry.